Morning, folks. We are out here at Two of Us Farms. I think I said that right. On their building. I have framed up a step for their little building so they can rake their feet off, stamp their feet off before going inside and carrying dirt inside and sand and mud. Many of you know, if you looked at our Instagram, Facebook posts, it snowed yesterday hard. Up here, nothing. And right now we're about 60, probably 60 miles across the country. Probably not that much, but about 60 miles from our homesteads, roughly. And it snowed a bunch at our house. St. John's got a ton. But let me take and show you this little step we're gonna pour. Then I'm gonna go up and try to finish out the Rafters. I don't have that many left to do, so be real easy to get it done today. Maybe put some rafter ties in, that'd be good. Be kind of nice to get those done, get them cut, get them up there, and then lathing. And then we pretty much know the length of our metal, and we can order our metal. I don't like to order my metal ahead of time because you can make some costly mistakes ordering metal before you have the structure built, and it limits you on your changes, and then you have to go order more metal, or you end up with a whole lot of scrap. My deal is I like to do more for less, so we wait until we've got the structure built, then we measure it all. They can cut the metal to exact length. So if I measure this top and it's, 7 foot 8 inches and a quarter, they can cut that metal 7 foot 8 inches and a quarter. So we want to be real sure of what we got, and that leaves all the costly mistakes out, so to speak. So let me show you the step and what I'm fixing to do up top. So here's a little step, not all that complicated. I didn't quite get it. I cut a little bit of an angle because I didn't want a gap at the top. So I cut like a 3-degree angle on it. And then I brought it down so it's sloping away from the building so water won't run in, it'll run off. Just a slight slope. Got the front level here. You can see the level is to the back. So there's level. So it's got some watershed. And all we have to do is just dump some concrete in there. I ordered 4 yards for this job. It's probably a little much. I think I will take and build some 2x4 boxes and make some stepping stones. Probably do that Monday morning. I'm gonna be out here bright and early. They're gonna be here with the truck at 7. So yesterday we couldn't come out here and work, which I wanted to do. Finish this up. I'm gonna get up there now, and I am going to get some rafters going. I got to take the nail gun up. That board that's on our ladder had some ice on it. It's starting to melt. It's still slick, so I have to be real careful. So I'm gonna get after it. Get the nail gun up there, get a few things up there. And for those of you who didn't see it on Facebook and Instagram, let me show you this. So I looked all over the area for a rafter clip. This here is just a piece of flat metal from Tractor Supply. Bought these 2 fittings from Harbor Freight, and it just comes off and it clips your gun onto a rafter. It is a swivel. This only tightens up so far. You don't want it tight. You want it to where it'll flip around. You don't want it in one position, because if you do that, then it gets in your way when you're using it. So you want to flip around. But I made that little deal. They didn't have them anywhere in the area. Some people I talked to, they didn't know what they were. So what did I do? I rednecked it. We got me a flat piece of metal, drilled a hole, put the fitting together. Voila, rafter hanger. The only thing you have to be careful of is when you put it up there that you don't rake a rafter here and pop it off. Done that a few times. But May take and make a few of those and sell them. I don't know. If I do, I'll probably do a double. One here is a guard, down, bend it inside, and then bolt it some way that it's a guard and it doesn't take, and maybe just another bend where it will not take and be able to hit that with a rafter or with a truss or something. So may make a couple of those, see how they do, put them on the old Etsy shop. So now I got to get to work. All right, folks, we are out here and the day has totally changed from this morning. We got sunshine, no clouds, no fog. We've got all the rafters up and we're fixing to put in the rafter ties. And my beautiful wife is going to have to climb up on top of this building and hit me. So we're going to climb up there and we're going to put them all in, 10 of them. Larry and Deb's here. They got here after the sun came out. I think they timed that because it was cloudy right up until the time they got here. It warmed up significantly when they pulled up the driveway.
We brought the sun with us.
All right, so we're gonna climb up here and get these nailed off, and then we'll be on to lathing.
You're about to run out of nails. You only got 4 more clips.
4 more?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go somewhere to get some nails.
Yeah.
Okay. They might work. They might not. thing goes in here like this. It went on. It's a bad tool for it.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Huh? I'm glad I didn't put it out there. Come try it, Larry. You all right, Deb? I'm fine. I built it. I've got full faith in it.
Watch that board.
Only thing I'm worried about is this way, but
Yeah.
pretty close to that one. It's a small area.
Okay.
All right. So we gotta snap the line on the bottom and do that, but I ain't doing it today. That's a long process.
All right, folks, get my wife on here. And Deb running away. We got the rafter ties up, the rafters up, and the lathing up. It kind of does some whoop-de-woos, but that's the kind of lumber we got.
You got the camera towards your side there. There you go.
My wife is trying to tell me how to use a camera.
Blinding the viewers.
I'm blinding your viewers. Tell me if you're blinded. Are you blinded by my beauty? All right, let me show you this building. So we got the rafter ties up, got lathing on, got a brace over here. Let me take it over here and show it to you. Got a brace in the center, right there. And when we get this post in, it's gonna go right there in the center. We'll put another brace just like that one over here. And we beefed up the center with a double rafter. We beefed up the ends. And building this way is much, much more stouter than just running single rafters. Our rafter ties are in. That right there, according to my calculations on the little snow load calculator, is 56 pounds per square inch.
Oh wow, holy cow.
That's what that'll hold.
Woo.
So you could park a car up there and it'd probably hold it. Yeah, it'd hold well over a ton of snow.
So I don't think we're going to get any kind of snow like that. So, and the recommended snow load for this area is 22 pounds per square inch. So I've more than doubled that with these 2x6s, and in the area that we're spanning. So you know, we could go with 2x6s, but this right here is a lot stouter the way we've got it built, and that's according to our engineering calculator. So I think it'll work just fine. I don't think it's going to go nowhere. We've got the building tied together in the middle with this little tie right here. So the problem with snow load is it pushes down and out, and as long as you can keep your building together, snow has a hard time pushing down. It'll take and fall off. It won't push down on the center. So our lathing's going to be 2 foot on centers on both sides. So that's more than recommended. Right here, it's a little closer. I just went up against that post because we're only going to be 5 inches out on our eave. We're going to cut that off to where it's only 5 inches, and we're going to cap the whole thing, and then they're going to put gutters on it. If it wasn't getting gutters, we wouldn't even put an eave on it. We would just close up the end. But these rafter ends, it's going to be closed off and have a metal soffit, and it's only going to be about 5.5 inches. We'll show that to you. Well, no. I guess we'll show you the concrete Monday. We'll just set up the camera because we're not gonna. When you do concrete, you just got to dig and get it. So it's not that big of an area. All we are to have is poured what, honey? 30 minutes. Finished with it in an hour tops. Yeah. Concrete will be in here in 30 minutes, and we should have it finished within an hour, unless we play with it for 3 hours. All right, folks. One more day here on this build, so we'll take and we'll bring it to you again Monday. Today's Saturday, so we'll see you then.